Hey guys, what is happening and welcome to a new video. Today I'm trying something new, and that is a different type of squad builder. Not one where we're looking for like the best team possible, but one we're going to be using people's names. So it's going to be common names. So I'm starting off with Smith, and in the next episode I'm going to be doing Jones, because they're quite well known names, and a lot of football players have them either in their surname or incorporated into their surname. So I thought, why not give Smith a try and see how the squad plays, just for a bit of fun. And yeah, the team wasn't too bad in the end, so let's go in and have a look. I'm not going to show you every single player because it's pointless and a bit of a waste of time, and we want to see the gameplay. But we've got Nathan Smith at left back, quite a cool pairing at centre back. No link between them, but a New Zealand and an Australian centre back. We've used this Smith in a Championship Silver squad build already. We've got Alan Smith, of course, used to play for Manchester United, Leeds and Newcastle, suffered a lot of injuries which put him down, and he's playing in League 2 now as a central defensive midfielder after being a striker, which is just crazy. Couldn't find a left midfielder, so we had a bit of a switch around and tried different things over the 3 games that we played. And we've got Stephen Naismith from Everton as well, so some Premiership quality and the only goal player. A couple of Smiths on the bench as well. Matt Smith, who you've probably seen, doesn't actually play for Fulham. I can't remember exactly who he is playing for. I know they played in the FA Cup at the weekend, but I didn't get my facts in on that, unfortunately. So let's go in and have a look at the gameplay that we got over the 3 games with this team. So looking at the gameplay now, and as you can see, I was having a little bit of a switch around with players and seeing who could go where and this and the other. This was like the final bits I was doing. We ended up putting, like I said, Mackle Smith at left midfield and Matt Smith up top. And I looked at him because I thought he was a silver card. I thought he'd be a lot better, but when I went back after the first game and looked at his actual stats, I wish I never chose him for the first game. But it didn't make too much of a difference. We came up against this nice starter team and an easy way to get ourselves involved. And the central midfielder Smith here coming forward and forcing a very good save out of the keeper. And once again here, Stephen Naismith getting his first shot in. A great free kick, almost going into the top corner. Would have been an absolutely brilliant goal, but this was our first goal, and what a goal as well. Stephen Naismith coming in with a nice chip over the top of the keeper, great through ball, and that central midfielder I think is 64 rated, but was brilliant for a bronze, and I think some of the bronze players even outshone the silver players in this team. Just a great goal to get us started as well, and that carried on quite well. We got another shot in here with that central midfielder Smith, forcing another save out of the keeper, and then in the second half we pushed on a little bit more. Naismith here coming through and an easy finesse shot into the bottom corner, which was great to see us on the score sheet getting goals. Matt Smith did have one shot, but apart from that he was really poor, so we did switch him out in the next game. Naismith coming through here, showing some good pace, drop of the shoulder, cuts back in, and another finesse shot into the corner. Very similar goal, just a bit more work put in. But as you can see, we've changed around the striker there. Got in this other guy, and he was a lot better and provided quite a bit more. We had a bit more of a challenge this game. 4 goal players in this team, and no chemistry or anything like that really involved, but I thought it would be a bit more of a tester, and it was a little bit more. But we did get an early goal here, 20 minutes in. That central midfield I was talking about comes through, gets the goal, and then we knock it on here to Tommy Smith. 27 minutes in, he gets an absolute belter into the top corner. Most of them you see fly wide, but for a silver player of only 66 rated, great stuff. And the Smith striker that we did put in actually hit the bar from like an incredibly long range there, as you can see. And Stephen Naismith in the second half, we couldn't add an extra, but that was about as close as we got. Just struggled to create opportunities. And then going into the last game, we played against this full chem side, a bit of a French, couple of English players, an informed striker there. And it was a backs to the wall job this game. A great save. The keeper finally brought in to make into a save, but we did manage to get another goal here. Naismith there scoring, but as you can see, we haven't actually conceded a goal, and we got another chance here, but we didn't concede a goal in 3 games. And the centre back pairing, whether there was some weird connection because of New Zealand and Australia, God knows, but they played absolutely brilliant. They were holding the side together, especially this game. It was back to the walls, as you can see here, loads of clearances, and we get that final whistle as well, which was great to see. So 3 games played, 3 games won. Although we weren't taking this really seriously, we managed to do very well. Obviously Stephen Naismith carrying the side for a couple of games, but we did very well with this team as well, which is nice considering it is a makeshift side. If you have enjoyed this squad builder, please let me know. And I'm going to be making, like I said earlier, we're going to be making one with Jones next. But if you have any more ideas, please put them in the comments below and drop a like if you enjoyed.